if you're watching it afterwards, it could be any time really. But by the way, I'm also just logging out on a game here. Yeah. I'm doing this as an experiment, and I'm going to explain why in a moment. One second. I've been playing Forza Horizon 5 quite a bit lately. Mostly because, the 6 one's coming out, so I decided to get a hold of this and play it. But, yeah, so the reason I'm live at this in the morning, and it's not unnormal for me to be live at this kind of time at night, or morning, rather, right? In fact, normally, like, I've had lives that can go into this time in the morning. So, look, see if this live gets like 4 people who actually watch it, then I'll understand that it's not smart to do these at this time. But then again, I didn't advertise either on the community page or in any way. So that's kind of a thing, right? But yeah, we're just going to be doing some like general sorting. It's the other reason that I've not done one for a few days. I plan to come back to these on the 15th, like because I stated the 14th I wasn't going to do anything. That wasn't going to be any content. Like that was cool by me. Like I accepted, hey, look, this new job role, this new position is going to affect things. That's fair enough. So, but yeah, it's more of an experiment. Because given the way that my work is changing, this might be like my most free time I'm going to have is once I get home at night, which is like around 11. But once I get home, shower, eat and stuff, it could probably it might end up just being 1 in the morning. So that's why I'm experimenting by trying this time of night. I just see what happens. It could be that this, I'm going to sit down and I'll quickly do this. It could be that it's like the best idea I've ever had, and the streams do really well at this time, or it could be that I'm an absolute idiot. What have I done? Because I've been, I've been radio silent on here, right? I've not done any shorts or community tab posts or anything really since the 13th. Because obviously on the 14th, I trialed my new day in my first day in the new job, and obviously I don't want to immediately be doing anything like, what's it? I'll get back. That's good. By the way, this live, I'm going to shock some people on it. I'm doing it at this time in the morning as a test. Because of my new job and the time, like the whole travel aspect of it, this is most of... If they continue to have me working till close, this will be like my free time on non-days off. So I'm testing to see if a live would it be any good or if I'm just wasting my time. But there's quite a few yet in, so you've got me there. I'm just doing some stuff in Forza Horizon 5. I've been playing this like crazy since the new one's coming out. But, yeah. It is nice to know this seems to be going like somewhere decent. I mean, I understand if people ain't joining. I mean, it is a really, like, the time in the morning that it is, it's kind of, I don't expect a whole bunch of people to join in on this. But, hey, look, the people that have joined in, at least it's not going to say no views. Put that down there a second. But I'm going to do some like general organisation. I have literally, see the last couple of days, been absolutely swamped with work, and it took me an hour to get home, right? And I'm in a group chat because I'm now like a member of management where I work, and I've been moved to a different location because I'm now a member of management for that. So they put me in like this group chat, right? And you know, the whole idea of the group chat is like all the managers and stuff. And I get home, I'm in the door maybe 5 minutes, right? It's like 11 at night. I get in, you know, I'm about to go cook, about to go eat, what have you. And my phone starts popping up all these WhatsApp messages for the group chat. And I thought, all right, fair enough. I typically just have a quick read and then go, unless it really concerns me, I don't get involved in it. Honestly, man, I get it. People end up busy. And I'm looking at the messages, right? And it's like, oh, by the way, it's possible that the front door of the business has been kicked in. We'll have to get one of the neighboring buildings to check. And I am being told that, like, the whole, like, since I'm new there, though, we want you to have experience about maybe going back to the location to check what's going on. Thankfully, I wasn't required to, because that would have been a different type of hell to have to go back. But we're just going to do, we're not going to be pulling out the minifigures or anything. We're just fixing kind of other stuff. Now, look, man, it's understandable. I mean, look, life gets in the way. For example, I've not streamed, posted a short. In fact, just there on Tuesday, obviously it's past midnight, so it's past 1 in the morning. I didn't even upload the episode of Collecting the Complete Saga, so life prevents me from making content at times, so it's completely understandable that you might miss a stream or two. I don't expect everybody to watch everything I put out. You know, it's one of those things. Yesterday after work, me and a coworker went in a few places. Annoyingly, yesterday would have been a great day to stream because I was out work at 3:30. But me and my friend from work decided to go CEX and bowling and other places. So I picked up some movies. Also, I got a new game. No, wait, that's not a new game. That's the one I've been playing. So, no, that's the one I was playing beforehand. I need to take the tags off these. I'm just been doing stuff like this in the stream. But the stream was more to see if people would watch me at this time in the morning. And I can happily say the results are there. Like, numbers I'm seeing pop up in the streams. Like, I think I could confidently do these at this time in the morning. Like, even if it's for like a little while until I figure out something else. Like, because here's the thing, I'll be doing a combination of mornings and evenings at this job until they figure out what one they prefer me in, what one works for everybody. I think is kind of the whole thing they've got to figure out. Thanks to one of my co-workers, I've been friends for a couple of years, I started to get into collecting Blu-rays and stuff like that. So I've got one here. I'll be honest, I picked this up on alone just because the case was red. Plus, I mean, Deadpool's a great movie, so I'm gonna be just organizing stuff like this. I'm gonna guess 30 minutes is what this live stream will end up being, maybe slightly longer. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? I've got Forza 5 open and it's currently searching for like a car auction. So I may pick that up in a moment because I'm spending some of the credits from races on cars like you can in that game. These top stickers are always a pain to get off, but yeah, pretty cool red case. I'm not going to reveal where I work. I kind of don't feel comfortable doing that. But it's like mostly like managerial side of a warehouse is what I've been doing for the last year or so. But they've recently put me up to like managing other stuff. I mean, hey, well, greetings from Liverpool. Greetings from Edinburgh. No, normally we do Lego and stuff like that on here. This live stream is more of a test because my working life has changed, and I'm finding most of my free time due to these shifts is between 11:30 at night and like 2 in the morning. Seems to be when I have free time during the day or at all really. So I've basically done this live stream. I'm just doing random stuff. There's live streams to test how many, like if I can pull in enough viewers to justify doing it this time of night. It's just a test to see people, even if people leave after a few minutes, it's to see more so if I'm going to get people, no, look, man, it's cool. I've been asked way more personal stuff than that. So that I can tolerate. I'm just removing tags from Blu-rays I bought. Just to see if it's worth me doing. This time, even if people are clicking off after a couple of minutes, at least I know people are joining the stream. And, you know, that way I can kind of justify it to myself. And I've seen that the stream's getting likes. So I think that in fact, I've had more people come in and stuff than during the day, so might not be optimal for everyone if they're at this time, but if it's what's going to work for a little while, then when I come home from work tomorrow, I'll do it as well. Obviously, things like live builds and events like that, I'm going to try and keep the way that they were. No, basically, my co-worker, he's kind of got me into the whole collecting Blu-rays thing, because why not? So from the movie, I've been picking up one of my favorite ones, like there's Scarface. This is the. I already took the tag off this, but that's what I've been playing lately. Wars of Horizon 5, just because I've got the new one coming out. One sec, I'm quickly. That's the wrong controller. That's for the other system. I'm quickly check this car auction I've got. I'm gonna participate in it. One sec, I'm gonna have a quick look at this, and then we'll get back to what we're doing. I'm just sitting down here. I am here, so if you're there, you want to leave comments, I'm still gonna read them and stuff. Also, I've been at work all day, so my legs are a bit sore. But yeah, I'm just having a quick look at this on here. We're having a quick look at some auctions I was participating in just to see what I've been winning anything so far. No, but and I wanted to take the opportunity to actually sit down because I am really sore. But like I said, I wanted to decided to step a bit just to try this live stream. Just to see if this was a good time to do them or if it was a bad time. And so far, it's proven to be good. Hopefully, it's not a fluke because there is that small part of me that may end up just changing the stream time, or at least like temporarily for a small time anyway. Wow, that was a hard to say for some reason. We're gonna have one look at this and then we're gonna get started on stuff because I don't want to spend the whole thing doing nothing. There we go. Right, cool. Sorted. Right. So let's get into the stuff that I probably should get done. So I've got one more thing to take the sticker stuff off of, but yeah, I'm happy to this experiment. Again, I might suffer in some areas, but yeah, and obviously I'm missing that video there. It was just I didn't have the time to edit it. See, I pre-film the videos. Like I have a whole bunch of episodes for both the Lego series done, but I don't have them pre-edit. I don't have them edited and ready to go. I have them filmed, which is the main thing. I just need to get on top of like editing in advance. Some of which I sometimes do successfully, but a lot of the time I don't, unfortunately. That's one sticker, one more to take off, and I'm going to organize these into what's over on the shelves that you're sitting on. But, you know, rest assured, I might try and have it out later on today, that same video, so that it's not like... I have been great having 2 episodes out a week, one episode of each series out every week. So, you know, 2 videos. I don't want to lose that, so what I might do is, even after the stream, because it's not a lot of editing, or, you know, like on my way to work, or during break, or something, I can put my earphones in and have a little edit. That's an idea. So I'm going to quickly go to the toilet, right? And then we'll get continuing on. Right, sorry about that. I am back, but that's kind of really just it. If I'm gonna, let's see what's being said here. Hey, I may like for at least for like a couple of weeks. They may come at this time. I was on days off, right? And I'm not busy. I will continue to do them at the time that those were originally happening. You know, whenever I could, kind of during the day. But for tonight, and let's just say for tomorrow night, or these are roughly when the streams will be. It's not great. I know some of you won't be able to watch it because I know the reason I say that, even though most people aren't watching this one, is because some people do go back and watch these after they've been done. So we'll do the Xbox games first. The Xbox One games will just keep up again. For those of you who are new, this shelf is basically just all the physical media stuff. We'll try and get some stuff done because I had these sitting around before, so I need 4 or 5 to be the one on the top. I do like the way the cases for these games look. It's quite nice. Right, let's them up there. And shut that back up there. All right. As for these Blu-rays, this is the box of the earphones. I had to, after all that time, finally had to replace my Bluetooth earphones. I tell you, and those ones lasted. They were good, but what I've went, out and bought is ultimately an upgrade. Another Blu-ray that I picked up was Ghost in the Shell. So, yeah. I need to get these incorporated into how I organize the Blu-rays. Pretty simple. I just need to lift up this Lego set that I keep on top of them. It's kind of like a shelf topper thing. And we're good to go. I was talking about like the collecting of the Blu-rays. Yeah, I started to. This is the shelf topper. It's just a bit from, you know, Lego Indiana Jones. But yeah, I've started to get right into these. Right, so let's just do some of the other stuff I was talking about. Like, we'll round this stream out at the 30-minute mark. I think that's the way to go. So in 9 minutes. I wasn't looking at the stream for long. I feel if I stay up too much longer, I will seriously screw with my sleeping pattern, and that's not something I want. The amount of times I've done that recently is just ugh. But it's just kind of like general sorting in a few places where it needs it. And, you know, obviously, like I said, yes, I'm doing some things that need done, but it was more so just to see what would happen if I went on at the time. Because I know I done it once on TikTok, and I actually ended up with one of my kind of bigger fans doing it that way. The point, you know, that person has watched, been watching now the YouTube channel and stuff for a long time as well. So, where's that? Let's see, what else we got. Try and make the place a bit neater. But yeah, I've been kind of rushing around due to the new job. I've not been able to stop whatsoever. Like, that is the unfortunate part of it, but then again, I'm getting stuff done that I need to get done, so I'm happy. Just gonna quickly throw these into the wash, but yeah. Oh, that car auction I won it. It's in the Forza Horizon 5. It's the 2009 Focus RS. That big green one. Right, throw that there. Yeah, these will require cleaning. So back in a minute. Yeah, for the next couple of minutes before I end the stream, I'll just be kind of general sorting, just to, because honestly, of how busy I've been, and see if the whole fact that I'm doing training and stuff as well, that means I'm even more busy. So yeah, try to get ahead of some things while the opportunity is there for it. Even if I'm doing like the quick half-assed version of things right now, I'll still count that. It will still count as a success. I say half-assed things, I mean like what I'm doing right now in here. Got this bag here last time I went out looking for Blu-rays and stuff. It's got a frog on it. That's the frog bag. I don't know what that means, it just happens. Also, there's some like parcel stuff as well that I'm trying to get sorted. It's from the other day when I had an order come in. I'm not showing them off. You might see them in some shorts. Or the background of some shorts rather, but it was the stuff for the Complete Saga display. I had some figures coming from that other day, so I've got that's how little time I've had to organize. I still have like it came in some pretty decent packaging because it came from the US. But I've kept that aside for the most part because I want to talk about it in the actual video. I don't know. I find it'd be kind of interesting, or at least I think it would be. Right, there we go. See, the bit where I'm using is storage. I hate that I've had to do this. It's just temporary, but I've got things like the UCS Slave 1 at the back, stuff like that. Trust me, it's something that irritates me. A lot of people point it out. It's like, trust me, I don't like it neither. But until I get right to doing that on a stream, which, given what's going on, that might be a while, I'll get done. Also, I found this. Check this. I got that. I think it's on Red Mill Customs. I ordered from them at one point and they sent that. That'll be a cool thing to possibly try and incorporate into a display. What time? I'll be wrapping this up in a couple of minutes, but I just wanted to try and get some stuff done that needed done, and I'm happy we managed to get there with it. Kind of like nothing really channel related, but I wanted to try and stream just to see how well it would do. Like, you know, I had to know if are people going to click on and bother, or were people just going to see the stream or not even see it because we're awake. I don't know. It's the only way I'm going to figure these things out. But yeah, so we're going to end off in a second. I've just got 2 things I need to chuck through, and that will pretty much be it. Hold it for tomorrow, or later today, technically. Right, so here's what's going to happen, right? So tomorrow, or later today rather, right? Obviously I'm at work midday till like really late, so I've been charging PSP and using that on breaks and stuff like that. I am ridiculously antisocial, it is unreal. I'm still learning people's names, so I'm a bit more reserved in it. I'm going to try and at least make a couple community posts a week. Obviously they have to be for a reason, like maybe announcing these. So the word I'm going for. I'm going to try and have at least one short come out in the next 24 hours. Even if it's just one of the normal random ones I do. Just so that I've done one. I will get to work on editing the episode that should have come out yesterday to come out today. That way there's something. But, and oh yeah, to all you who have been enjoying the Lego Batman series we've been doing, I made a big, it was my second order to I made 3 orders in the last month to Brick Rebellion. I've got the Sonic suit Batman, the Heatwave Batman. I've got the Joker coming. I've got Two-Face, Nightwing. I've got another Nightwing that's the tech suit version, Robin's tech suit. So trust me, for that series, I have been busy trying to find customs and I've been successful. But I'll see you guys in the next one. To everyone who have popped out for this little experiment, thank you very much. I'll see you guys later on. Check the community tab for times and stuff.